Here are 5 of my culture shocks moving from a major city in the United States to a major city in Spain. First, safety. Here in Spain, Valencia feels extremely safe. I am not on guard the same way that I was in Seattle. And one of the reasons is that you see a whole lot of old people, and I'm talking old people walking around here, going about their day, doing what they need to do, and they clearly feel absolutely safe. Number 2, cities are not noisy. And that just goes along with the fact that people aren't noisy, cars are noisy. And I know that when Las Fallas comes, I might change my opinion on that. But so far, Valencia just seems like a very quiet city compared to some of the urban areas that I've lived in the United States. Number 3, this is a very bike-friendly city. You see a lot of people using their bikes to go from one place to another, to go to home, to go to work, to go to play. And that's because they have dedicated bike lanes here. And the bike lanes are separated from the traffic lanes for the cars. And also they are clearly delineated as having 2 directions. They go through all the different major intersections. So if you are a bike rider, at least here in Valencia, it is extremely safe for you to ride your bike everywhere. Number 4, I was surprised to see that the metro stations and the bus stations actually have seats that you can sit on. If you are from major urban areas in the United States, you might be aware that in a lot of the public transportation centers, they are either removing the seats or they are putting seats in that make it very uncomfortable to sit in for a long time or to sleep on. And that is obviously to reduce the number of people who are homeless, who might be sleeping in the different public transportation centers. And going along with number 4, there is just a much lower homeless population, and you see fewer people who are suffering from different mental issues or who are clearly on drugs. When I was living in Seattle, it was very common to see homeless people camping out in different parks or even on sidewalks. And you often see a lot of people walking around the different neighborhoods and, there's something wrong with them. Or you see people who are clearly on meth or fent or on heroin. And it just seems that here there's more of a social safety net so that they have the interventions early in order to prevent people from ending up in those situations. But there you have it. Those are 5 of my culture shocks moving from Seattle to Valencia.